I'm hearing for you. You're about to leave everything behind, and it's going to be the most expensive time in your life. Ready or not, buckle up. Here we go. I'm channeling through the message from your higher self, your God consciousness, what you know deeply to be true. That this is the time of grand rising and grand awakening. As I'm just saying that the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out in your life. So what this can mean is that you've been kind of gone through a dark night of the soul lately. And I'm laughing when I'm hearing kind of. I feel like some of you guys are like, kind of, Tina. Like, yes, I have multiple. And what I'm feeling for you is that in the past recent times, or maybe not so recent, like freaking years, that it's just been awakening after awakening after awakening, and you have seen profound shifts in your life. And what I mean by profound shift is that I'm actually seeing that it just comes down to just a few, meaning people like pretty much exit out of your life. And you're like, oh my god, your idea of becoming the highest version of yourself, living your best life, you think that it'd be more warm and fuzzy and cozy, but somehow it's just you. I'm gonna move to a more shade area. Okay. So I'm really feeling this energy of you questioning your life right now as you're entering this very expensive phase in your life where you know that who you are is no longer negotiable. And what that means is that in the past, maybe you have been tolerating, maybe accommodation, living spaces or friendship or relationship or like business dealings where it's just like this will do, like it's fine right now. I'm in this in between phase, or I'm whatever phase, but I just really feel like in this phase of your life you're ready to put down roots. You're ready to say, this is who I am, world, LFG, let's go. I'm going to show you the real me. And because of that, things are going to shift very fast. I'm hearing for you, the person who's connecting with this frequency, because we're always connecting through frequency, is you're about to become unrecognizable even to yourself. And the person who you are becoming is going to shock the F out of you. It's like you have an idea of like, this is who you are, who you want to be, who you like to be. You can be manifesting that, journaling it, visualizing, doing other things. By the way, I'm also connecting with someone who is very adept at manifestation. You're in the know, you know how to use the law of attraction, you're not like newbie, you know what I mean? You're in the know and you're aware of your reality. But what I'm hearing for you is that this next phase of your life is going to shock you, because who you are transforming into, you have to surrender. You have to surrender to your true identity, because the thing is, your imagination and your intention can only it's kind of like the ignition. It's the starting point for you to get into the state of being, to begin to vibrate at that frequency that is matching your true life, okay, your true reality that you want to leap into. But that's not the final exact image, because what you still conjure from your mind is what you know. But your God consciousness, the universe, the all that is, wants to give you so much more, right? So the how and the actual representation of the manifestation, it might not be exactly what you want. It might not be exactly what you envision, but it is along the lines of what is aligned for you. So for example, if you're like, okay, I'm manifesting the best, I don't know, just something comes to my mind. It's like, okay, my best birthday party ever, and I want to see like pink dress and pink balloons and I don't know, whatever, okay? And then you're seeing this and you're like, this is going to be the best thing ever. But then the actual event is actually like yeah, maybe it's a pink dress, but it's not the pink dress that you imagine. It looks a little bit different, but it's perfect. But and there's the pink balloons, but it might not be the exact shape, or you know what I mean. Like it might not be exact the same thing. So I'm hearing for you is like really let go of the specific control mechanism of like how it needs to be, because that's not the God way. That is still the ego, and the ego wants control, and the ego cannot give you amazing, extraordinary thing. You have to really let go and let God for you to receive the best thing possible for you, because that might not even be the best possible thing for you that you can imagine, but it is the state that your vibration, vibrating at, is connecting you to with that frequency of your true life. So I'm seeing just really let go and trust that everything that is happening right now in your life is really like happening for you. I'm like, what am I sitting on right now? Yeah, I feel that there's a message coming through for those of you who are in this phase right now where you're kind of transitioning out of that dark hole, crawling yourself out, okay? That's what I'm saying. Crawling yourself out of that dark hole and beginning to see and witness your body, your mind, your spirit, your habit, your preferences breaking apart. I'm hearing something about breaking, because you gotta break, like things has to fall, the old has to fall, the pain body has to die for your true divine self to take place. So there has to be that falling out, there has to be that breaking out. I'm hearing breaking out. So some of you guys can be experiencing some unusual breaking out, rashes over your body, allergic reaction from like God knows what, or like some skin issues, stuff like that. Something flare up, that can be a sign that your body, your skin is outgrowing the old avatar. And that avatar, that bodysuit, that character, it like kept you safe. It kept you literally like in survival mode for the longest time. It's like, if I could just remain more obedient, more good girl, more good boy, more agreeable, more palatable, I'll be likable. And when I'm likable, people will give me better opportunities. Boys and girls will like me better. And blah, 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 blah. So then you always contort yourself to be the nice and pleasant and, agreeable empath. And then you wear this empath label like it's some kind of like a word of victory. But I'm kind of encouraging you to drop that, to like, what, I am empathic, but I don't have to carry this empath label. Wow, I feel this is huge. This is huge for some of you guys right now, to let go of that empath label like it's some kind of like gold award. That's what I'm hearing, because actually that can keep you in a lower timeline of being the understanding one, the good one, the like Miss Perfect, like I'm a shoulder to lean on one. But you're not allowed your true self to be seen and loved and accepted, because there's multidimensionality to you. Your full range of emotions. You get mad sometimes, you get angry, you get frustrated, you get, that doesn't mean that you stay there for long, but you're allowed to feel them. You're allowed to feel all your emotions, right? That makes you human. And when we make certain things bad and wrong, and certain aspects of us bad and wrong, we cling on to this good image. And that good image means the one that people go to, the dependable one, the one that has it together. But the problem with that is that what happens when you fall? What happens when you go through a moment? You're like, well, if that's my identity, I cannot ask for help. If that's my identity to be the big person, then I have to be understanding always, even if someone did some effed up stuff to me. And maybe that's a survival mechanism because you had to deal with that for the longest time. Like you literally, it's not like you forgive people because you have this big heart, maybe you do, but it's like you had to forgive them because you just had to survive. So, wow, I feel like this is huge. I feel like some of you guys are operating on deep survival state, masking as good empath, masking in a spiritual love and light way. And when you finally allow yourself to be free and allowing yourself to have that sacred rage, that sacred anger, doesn't mean that you're gonna let it run your life, but like literally like sit down and be pissed for 5 minutes. It's okay, and then get over it. And get over it means understanding that your reaction is your reaction. No one has that power to make you angry. You decide to be angry. You get angry. So once you take accountability for how you feel, take accountability for your emotions and knowing that you can change that, not just like point finger, because it's so easy to fall victim, isn't it? It's so easy to be like, I blame you, I blame you, I blame you. Now I don't have to do anything in my life and I can be happy in the victim. But as an empowered creator that you are, you take accountability for this is how I choose to feel. In this moment, I could just be like, okay, you know what? Okay, everyone is a mere reflection of me. Everyone is showing me the fragmented parts of me. Everyone is showing me an opportunity for me to free myself, to free my soul, to become whole and complete. So what is the lesson? What are they teaching me? What is it that I'm still stubborn, that I'm still not getting? So once you are able to go beyond, the personal dealings and he and she and they, okay? When you drop that kind of language and become self-accountable and self-responsible, you actually become sovereign. You take full accountability of how you create your future. You don't think about your past. You don't dwell on your past. You think and live from the future you. That's how you actually manifest, and that's how you actually align with the timeline that you wish to transition to. And I'm connecting with someone who's in this phase right now where all of this preparation work, I know it's freaking intense, but you just, I'm just feeling your vessel's been purified. I feel like there's a purification process that's happening right now in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Like you literally can be feeling called to drink a lot of water. You can be called to, maybe being in a more holistic healing vibes. You can be, drinking more juices, cleanses, you get the vibe, right? Doing more yoga or whatever it is that you think is like healthy and detoxifying for your body. So whatever you're drawn to, trust it, because I'm hearing the word purification very strongly, and I feel like I could be channeling through this energy in my past 3 videos. So if you are connecting with this message, I feel like those videos can be really aligned with what you're going through. Because the truth is, a lot of us were shifting into this new earth paradigm, this new earth consciousness. And the new earth is a higher vibrational state of being. Meaning that if you are a co-creator of the new earth, a guide, a leader, a teacher, a builder, your frequency needs to be at a high state. Your vessel needs to be purified. Your pain body has to die off for your true divine self to fully come online and alive and operational. So that's why a lot of us, I'm hearing high vibrational people, like a lot of people who are actually masters at these games or at a very high level are going through some crazy breakdowns right now. And you can see this across the spiritual community where people are struggling really hard right now. In the recent time, because as we upgrade, we need to be available for the advancement of these upgrades. So it's going to challenge us even more, okay? But the key here is that, are you ready for it? Are you going to revert? Are you ready to expand and surrender? Or you're just going to be like, hashtag surrender, right? Namaste emoji surrender, Insta story surrender. But what is surrendering? Can you call yourself out when you are in control? Can you call yourself out when you're pretending to be a control freak, but you're like spiritual bypassing it? You're like, oh yeah, it's just manifestation. I'm not trying to be controlling at all. I'm just being intentional. You have to realize when you cannot let go of the grip. When you still like, I need my life to be like this, and if it's not like this, my life is a failure. But that's not manifestation. That's not living in the now. That's not embodying the frequency that you wish to shift to. Because all magic, all miracle happens in the now. Okay, so when your frequency in the now, in this very moment, while you're watching this transmission, can you be at peace? Can you be at calm? Can you be at a high vibrational state? Can you take control of your emotions, your reaction, your responses? Or you're going to blame someone for something. You'll be like, I don't like this, I don't like that. Well, then guess what? Where you're going, right? In those places where the mirror of reality is going to come back to you. Be like, well, I don't like you. I don't like this about you. I don't like this about you. And you're going to be in that loop. So begin to refocus on the things that you like to experience more of, the state of being you like to experience more of. And the next time somebody apparently triggering you, or an event that is getting on your nerves, it's not the event. You have to change your language. It's not the event. It's not the person. It's you. It's you creating a story in your head. This is why you are mad, or this is justified, or whatever. Okay? But when you let go of the story and you're like, in this moment, I could be in that loop right now. In this moment, I could create a new reality. That I'm in control of my life, I'm in control of my emotions. Because guess what? When people say the law of attraction, and you hear that, they talk about you attract what you are. You know what's the most magnetic thing about you? Your heart. The heart attracts. The electromagnetic field of the heart is grand, it's big, it's attractive. But what is the heart space? Feeling. Your state of being, how you feel. So you can be out here affirming, I am love, I am light, I am abundant, I am, angel of the universe or whatever. But in your heart, you hold resentment, you hold blame, you hold hatred secretly, because you're like, no one can feel them, no one can hear them. Guess what you attract? You attract these kind of vibrations. So when you become aware, conscious, accountable, responsible, and when you surrender what the outcome has to be, you surrender outcome altogether, because you're still thinking that you're this person and you're trying to be another person, which is not the point. Everything already happens. In a blink of an eye, all of these reality, all of these parallel realities exist. But it is your frequency. It is how you feel that will shift you completely to that reality that is right there, but you cannot experience it because you're not fully aligned with it. You're maybe aligned with it in the way you dress, in the way you show up in your photos, but internally you don't feel abundant. You don't feel rich. You don't feel love. You don't feel lovable. You don't feel accepting. You don't feel whole and complete. You can be, I'm an independent woman. I'm whole and complete. But then inside, you're just like, I need to scroll. I need to scroll until 2 a.m. because I'm so, like, I cannot sit with myself. I need constant Netflix. I need, constant Tinder things, right? Like, you're not whole and complete. You're still looking. You still believe that who you are, what you want is outside of you. And that's the paradox of life. Until we're able to integrate everything within and knowing that every manifestation, every single manifestation, everything that you want, everything that you desire in your life, there's a feeling underneath it, okay? Listen to this very closely. It's going to change your life. If you look at everything you want, a loving relationship, a husband, a dream house, a dream life, a car, whatever, okay? What is the underlying feeling? What is the underlying feeling? Maybe it's the feeling of fulfillment, of love, of importance, of, cared for. I don't know, whatever. You name it. Do this exercise. Let me know down below. And it will get you to that clarification point. That it is not the thing that you want, but it's the feeling that you must embody. And once you are successfully embody those feelings without the actual thing needing to show up, that's when the thing actually shows up, okay, in its paradoxical nature. That's how manifestation works. So your job is to embody those invisible feelings now. Whether it is the feeling is feeling loved or whole and complete and fulfilled and significant and all of that, like, can you feel that without anything, anyone, any whatever now? And if you can successfully do it, those things has no choice but to show up, because you are a complete vibrational match for it, because you are in the vibrations of love, of wholeness, of significance, of fulfillment, or whatever, okay? There's so much we can go deeper into this. If you're a New Earth leader and you are ready to meet with me one-on-one, link is down below to book a schedule, to schedule a call with me. And this is called the Divine Template Activation. And this is something that I work with New Earth leaders only on, to awaken their divine template into awakening their highest potential. And if you feel like there's something that you're ready to tap into, and you know that there is this tweak here and there, this knob needs to be turned, we're going to go really quantum in that session, and we're going to open it up, okay? So if you're ready to see, because I'm a very potent and in your face mirror, and if you're someone who likes that and not scared by it, you're going to shift very quickly. These sessions are so powerful. So link to book a session is down below. If you want to work with me on different levels, link is also down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you vibe with it. This is Tina Wong. Let me know what you think below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.